Welcome to Six Questions with Alana. That's me. And with us today, we have one of our wonderful faculty choreographers, Gabby.
Hi.
We're going to talk about your aerial piece that was beautiful. What if the sky was the path to the moon? It was a hit. I love the costuming. We'll talk about that in our questions, though. What was the creative process and inspiration for this work?
I always, have a tendency to just go off what apparatus I want to use, and I use that as a inspiration point for this piece. I just pictured, climbing up to the sky a lot, and then so I, white silks, and I just pictured like a dreamscape. So that was my inspiration.
Oh, I loved it. How did you go about choosing the music and costumes and everything to work with the props that you were using?
Yeah, music is challenging for me. I knew I wanted something light, a little bit because of like the dreamy atmosphere that I wanted to create, something that was a little, piano, like with like some magical, feeling vibes. But I just scour Spotify a lot. Yeah. I'm pretty much just like on it all the time when I'm searching for music. So I was lucky enough to find and use I think it's the same artist that I used for the prior semester.
Oh, cool.
And so yeah, that's my process really. Scour Spotify, or scour any sort of music source that you can. Yeah, I kind of feel like a DJ in that respect, where you're just like
constantly trying to find
the
perfect track. Well, it definitely created that like experience. The music was really lovely. And same with the costumes. I loved the costumes. They were so cute. How did you use the different experience levels and styles of your dancers to display their talents in this piece?
I kind of mixed it up a lot. We had some people who are really strong off the ground, like pushing off the ground, and floor work, and then others are more light in their carriage. And then some are really strong, climbers. And so I just I had a very large cast this time, so it was very easy for me to just kind of group people where I felt their strengths were. So yeah, and I like to incorporate a bunch of different styles as I can. So it was really nice to be able to work with a big cast in this respect, because then I didn't have to, I could push them, but I didn't want to make them feel like they were in something that they just really weren't meshing with,
Yeah. Everyone kind of had their own little moments, which was
yes
really nice. Yes. Absolutely. Did you do anything choreographically out of your comfort zone for this piece? If so, what was that like for you?
No, I think, just working with a bunch of people. This is the largest cast that I've ever worked with. So I think I was a little intimidated at first, just to make sure that everyone was being utilized and didn't feel like they were just, I'm just here just doing this. But I wanted people to feel like they were like an integral part of the piece. So I hope that came across. That was challenging for me at first, like just mixing bodies and making sure that
Yeah.
where is everybody again? Like,
Yeah.
but that was a great challenge for me, and I really enjoyed the process.
Yeah, it's definitely, I could see that being a challenge because you have, yeah, the two big apparatus, and then you're like, oh yeah, there's still like 8 other people. It was, I mean,
Yeah,
a really large cast. I mean, it was,
yeah. I
but yeah,
realized it that this time, especially because I always feel like I have more space than I actually do. And then when we got there, I was like, oh, okay. So, but it worked out. It
it
worked
did.
out.
It really. Was there any challenges that your dancers had to overcome during the rehearsal tech or any kind of through the process that it is to put on a show that you'd like to kind of highlight and congratulate them on for overcoming?
I just always want to congratulate them for overcoming their initial fears
Mm,
of ever like even just going on the apparatus itself. And their due diligence is just like coming to practice every time and not missing rehearsals and just being like very present at
yeah.
rehearsals for the whole course of the process. So
Mhm.
yeah.
They did. I mean, they really did a beautiful job. It was such a fun piece to watch.
Yeah,
You could tell
yeah,
they were into
yeah.
it. Their energy was there for sure.
Yes, exactly.
All right, so for our final question, what would you like to say to any potential student choreographers or dancers that might want to join us at IVC? Any advice or tips?
If you're curious, just come and start. Don't feel intimidated. Be ready to move and have like an experience.
We're fun.
Yeah.
All right, that was it. Those are our 6 questions. Thank you so much, Gabby.
Thank
And we
you.
hope everyone enjoys this beautiful work. Thanks,
Thank,
everyone.
thank you.